Hello, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to be talking with you about the BT900XL Gourmet Automatic Pressure Cooker. This energy-efficient and easy-to-use machine will help you and your family create many healthy and delicious meals. In order to show you this, I'm going to be using the machine to demonstrate 3 different foods and how you can cook them: rice, chicken, and beans. So let's get started with the rice. Remove the lid and take out the inner stainless steel pot. It's important to note that there are no chemical coatings like Teflon on here, so it's really safe to use for cooking. And inside, there are markings which indicate how many cups, from 2 to 10 cups. So first, I'm going to add 2 cups of rice. Then we're going to rinse the rice. Re-add your water. Add it up to the 2-cup line. Okay, then place the pot back into the machine and take your lid. On the lid there is a pressure valve, and the pressure valve has 2 different settings. To the right is the exhaust setting, and to the left is the seal setting. Place the lid down and then twist it to lock it. Then next, you also want to take the pressure valve and switch it to the left on the seal position. Now plug your machine in and take a look at the control panel. On the control panel, there are several different settings that are already predetermined to help you cook different types of food. The one we're going to choose is the rice function. It's already programmed to cook for 12 minutes. So push that, and you'll notice soon that the lights, the numbers, are going to start to blink. This means that the machine is basically building up the correct pressure and reaching the right temperature for the rice to cook. Once that point is reached, the numbers will stop blinking and the 12 minutes will start to count down. Now you can see that the numbers have stopped blinking and the countdown has started. In a minute, it'll move down to 11. So now we only have a minute left of cooking. Once the time is up and it's done cooking, the machine is going to automatically switch into the keep warm function. This is a great way for you to go about your day, and if you're too busy to attend to the food just now, the machine will keep it warm for you until you're ready to eat. So you'll hear the machine beep to indicate that it's done cooking. And now you can see the keep warm light is lit up. Before you can actually open up the pressure cooker, you need to wait for the pressure to be released. To tell if it's okay to open the lid, you want to look at the floater. It's a small circular ring in the lid right here, and when the pressure is all gone, that ring, the floater, is going to drop. Once it's dropped, it's okay for you to open the lid. So now we've waited for the pressure to drop, and to check, we look at the floater, which is also dropped. So you can twist this thing to the side. You should switch the pressure valve to the exhaust option, and then lift the lid. And inside, we have fresh, delicious rice. Quick and easy, just like that. Ready to eat. So next, I'm going to show you how to cook chicken. Without the pressure cooker, cooking chicken usually takes a very long time. But with this machine, you can cook it in only 25 minutes. So, let's remove the lid. And I have a small chicken here. I've already cleaned it and rinsed it and things, so I can just place it right in the pot. And then also, for some flavoring and seasoning, I like to add some basil and also some ginger. So next we're going to remove the pot and add some water to it to create the soup. You can add as much as you'd like according to your preferences about how thick you want the soup to be, but for now I'm going to fill it up to the 8-cup line. Okay. Place that back in there and then add a little bit of salt. Place the lid back on. Lock it and switch the pressure valve to the seal. And then we're going to go into the control panel, and this time we're going to choose chicken. Again, you will see that the numbers are going to start to blink as the pressure builds up, and once that's ready, it's going to start counting down. So now the chicken is finished cooking. Remember to switch the pressure valve to the exhaust on the right side. Unlock the lid, and you've got a delicious chicken soup ready for you. So now we're coming to our last dish, which is going to be cooking some beans. Here I have some kidney beans. Beans usually take a pretty long time to cook because they need to get very soft. But using the machine, it only takes half an hour, and you can add beans for lots of different dishes, from salads to pasta. There's many options. So let's start off by removing our lid. Taking out our steel pot, and I'm going to use 2 cups of beans. Next, let's rinse the beans. And then re-add some water for cooking. Replace the steel pot in the machine. And then put your lid back on. Lock it and switch the valve over to the seal side. And then push the bean setting. And now, after we've let the pressure go away and the floater drop, we're ready to see our last dish. So flip the pressure valve to the right on the exhaust and open the lid, and your beans are ready to eat. So now that we've gone over and shown you how to cook some dishes with the pressure cooker, we're going to go over just a few extra couple features that are really useful on this machine. The first function is called the delay timer function. This is a great function if you don't want the food to be ready just yet and you want it to be fresh for when you get home at a later time. So what you do is press the delay timer button, and each time you do, it's going to add half an hour. So we want it to set to, for example, 2 hours from now to start cooking. So you push it so that it says 2, and then you select the function, in this case rice, that you want. And you'll see after a brief period that it switches back to the 2-hour time. This just lets you know that it will not start cooking until after 2 hours. The second function is the time adjust function. This allows you to add time or subtract time from the default setting in the case that you'd like to cook it for longer or shorter. The first time you click time adjust, it's going to go to the longer setting. Click it again, it goes to the shorter time setting. Click it the third time and you go back to the default. I'm going to show you now with the chicken setting. So first, we push chicken, which is 25 minutes. It switches to 30 minutes, then to 15, and then back to the default setting. So that's our demonstration for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that it's been really helpful and that you enjoy using this machine to create lots of good dishes for your family.